So a few days ago, I was scrolling through Facebook and I came across a post of a friend who's a pastor, and he was challenging his congregation to say what would happen if you died in 30 minutes. Now, I'm not much of a hellfire brimstone type pastor, so I tend to kind of write these types of things off, but I know that he is not either. So I got to thinking, if he's challenging them to something, maybe I need to open up my heart and my mind to see what it is that he's talking about. Instead of trying to ponder on what I would do, I got to thinking maybe I'll make a video about it. So here's the deal. When Jessie gets home in just a minute, I'm going to tell her, Jessie,
yes,
sometime tonight, I want you to say 30-minute challenge.
okay,
Just say 30-minute challenge.
but not right now.
But whenever you want, but not right now, okay?
Okay.
I'll do my best.
We forgot to start the challenge, so I just went ahead and started a 30-minute clock anyway.
What you wearing, Riley?
Cold.
This is Sarge.
Look at him. He's so cold.
Give me like a wrecking heart.
Did I mention he was blind? And yes, those are rocket ships on his jammies. Did I mention he was blind?
We can right? Very good. Good job.
And drift away with the tide. We could split all through the summer and the winter. We could freeze. I'll be there through it all. Let you slide. So go on, lead the way. I won't be far behind.
Thank you.
At no part during the filming of this episode did I want to scare my wife, so I'm just gonna leave her in the dark on this one. She'll have to watch it.
When did we get married?
I was 22.5,
Ooh,
and
okay.
you were 24.99.
Robbed the cradle. What is your favorite memory of us?
Oh my gosh,
No.
How could you narrow that down? One of my favorite memories is my 29th birthday at the beach.
We went to that Mexican food restaurant. Do you remember that? It was like...
Oh, I remember the first Christmas that we spent together. We were dating, but Jared came to our family Christmas, and I was just so happy that I found the one that I loved and that we were at Christmas together. Like,
You were going to show me what it was like to truly beach. And I had so much fun because we'd wake up early sometimes.
that's when Sarge was a puppy, and like we were puppies, and we just were roughing it in that little rent house. And
It's not luxury.
it was not luxury at all, but those are some of my fondest memories because we were so young and Sarge was young, and we were just figuring out like how to be married and how to live life. And I remember the first night here, and like we had that blue light.
Remember the air conditioner?
Yes.
Hitting you? I like you.
Thanks. I like you.
Thanks.
I've had some really good times that weren't hard times.
F-Series multi-track. Let's try that. Check, test.
Okay, well, here it is. I mean, a part of me feels incredibly silly for doing this, and a part of me is insanely sentimental. It's odd. I'm trying to take this as seriously as possible, and I find myself getting hit in the feels over things. It's not in a sad way. It's not like, oh man, I wish I could have done, I wish I should have, or I need to get right with the Lord, or that whole thing is set. It's just knowing where to start. For a second, a part of me wanted to make all these phone calls. I want to call Dave and let him know, the mentor. Man, look at this. The mentor that he's been to me and the father that he's been to me, and call my family and say, how much I have appreciated them, and we've kind of probably distanced ourselves a little bit in the last couple of years because Jesse and I have been focused on church family, and they've been focused on kids and family and grandkids and all of that stuff. But even that just doesn't seem like it does it justice. And I think where I found myself was on the farm, enjoying God's creation, which was a beautiful sunset. With my wife, and then sharing stories. So if there's a letter to be left here, it would be, family, I love you. Thank you. Church family, you have felt like, in an odd way, like a child to me. I know a lot of you are elders, a lot of you are peers and giants in the faith for sure. But for some reason, just the mantle that God put on me to be your pastor makes me see the church as a whole as like a child. I hope I've inspired you to live with your hair on fire. I hope you've seen true faith. I hope you've seen a genuine example of somebody who loves Jesus with their entire being. I'm not perfect and never will be. Try and scale this back a little bit. Hopefully you've seen an authentic faith. Hopefully you've seen love and you've seen passion, someone who is correctable, and you've seen a father type figure that you can model your life after, hopefully. And then man, come on, this is just a silly video, but I post this thing. It's getting kind of weird. I don't want to waste my time. I said 30 minutes. I got to get after it. Jesus has my eternity. But for the years that he's given me to spend here, he's allowed me to have a wife who is incredible, and I am in absolute love with. She is beautiful. You are beautiful, babe. You are inspiring. You have caused me to live a life that I didn't even know was possible in the areas of freedom and safety and just giving of myself completely and fully to someone, and then to have someone fully and completely give themselves to me, to have a partner. You are my love. You are my passion. You are my past and my future. You're going to be the best mom, and I love you. And we always say to our dogs when we leave, you know this, we say, I love you, and I'm going to go away for a little bit, but if I don't come back, there are people who love you, and they'll come look after you. That's true. There are people who love you. There's no one who loves you like I love you now.
Let's just pause right there for a second. This whole thing has gotten way too serious. Let's cover some identity stuff.
I am here for a reason, and I am here to testify of the mighty name of Jesus. I'm here to love my wife incredibly well, love the kids that he promised and prophesied that we would have. I'm here to raise them into maturity and man and womanhood to the full measure of their stature. I'm here to come alongside a church, the mantle of pastor that he's given me to shepherd, to love, to inspire, to encourage. That is what I'm here for. And I walk all of it out with you. And whoever watches this, you are my family. You've stuck around to the end to watch it. I love you, and your value is immense. You have a place in my heart. I love you. And I will see you, because this is just a challenge, in the next one. I'm out.
I love you.
Sorry.
Wow.
You shouldn't put that on camera.